At this moment, on the very brink of human comprehension, NASA has just revealed a remarkable finding cloaked deep within 3IAT. This discovery is genuinely unlike anything they have previously encountered in a scientific context. The secrets concealed within this enigmatic interstellar object might date back even further than our Sun, possibly originating before the very formation of our galaxy. However, the truly unsettling aspect is this: the evidence suggests that what they have found does not merely exhibit the characteristics of ice, passive rock, or inert metal. Instead, it displays behavior akin to that of a living entity. Before we explore this astonishing revelation further, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share where you're watching from in the comments below. I am eager to find out your location as we collectively unravel one of the most significant mysteries of space currently unfolding right before our eyes. When 3IAT first made its abrupt entrance into our skies, professional astronomers uniformly presumed it was simply another non-reactive fragment from the depths of space, a dormant rock, a frozen wanderer, or perhaps a remnant from the chaotic formation of a distant star system. Yet, as NASA's cutting-edge instruments commenced an in-depth analysis of its characteristics, peculiar anomalies began to emerge, regularities that did not conform to established norms. Its precise composition did not chemically correspond to any known comet observed previously. Its subtle glow contradicted the fundamental principles of thermal reflection, and its trajectory altered in ways that no purely natural object should. The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, capable of delving into the infrared realm like never before, was swiftly directed towards 3IAT as it approached the Sun's intense heat. The resulting data left scientists utterly astonished. The surface of 3IAT was not merely solid, it revealed a complex layering. Beneath this thin icy veneer lay an entirely unexpected elementa, dense, radiant core that emitted soft electromagnetic pulses. This was neither purely heat nor light, but something inscrutable, resting in between. Imagine unwrapping the layers of an ancient, unknown artifact only to find it subtly vibrates with energy. That is the extraordinary scientific riddle that NASA is contending with right now. As one NASA researcher cautiously remarked, their expectation was to encounter dust and ice, not a source of internal energy. The core, as they now refer to it, emits faint rhythmic energy waves at intervals of mere hours, measured frequencies that are too mathematically precise to be dismissed as random or chaotic. Some liken the pattern to a slow, steady heartbeat, while others propose it might be a purposeful signal. One thing is certain: this is not mere geological activity. The internal structure appears to be incredibly organized, exhibiting repeating magnetic patterns that strongly suggest deliberate construction rather than random disarray. Pause for a moment to ponder this concept. A rock originating from another star system, potentially traversing through space for millions of years, is now exhibiting signs of an internal, intelligent organization. Could it possibly be the most ancient technological artifact ever discovered? It almost seems as if 3IAT possesses a concealed engine, something that effectively stores or intricately regulates energy across vast spans of time. Yet, there's even more that the core has unveiled. When NASA conducted a thorough examination of the chemical data, they uncovered something equally remarkable. The material within the inner core does not merely consist of common elements like oxygen or carbon. It contains faint traces of isotopes that are infrequently found in our solar system. Some of these distinctive isotopes are entirely absent even in our galactic neighborhood. The Orion arm. This strongly implies a mind-boggling possibility that 3IAT may have originated in an entirely different, exceptionally exotic environment, perhaps near the turbulent core of another galaxy, and has been steadily making its way through interstellar space ever since. However, the plot thickens even more. As the object rotates and sunlight grazes its surface, faint bursts of ionized gas are released not randomly, but at remarkably regular intervals. These emissions appear to subtly influence its movement, acting much like controlled bursts of low-level propulsion. NASA's thorough data corroborates that these releases are astonishingly symmetrical and impeccably timed, almost resembling a precise stabilizing mechanism. In other words, 3IAT isn't merely drifting passively, it is actively maintaining its balance. Harvard astrophysicists tentatively liken its behavior to a cosmic gyroscope, an ancient self-regulating mechanism that reacts dynamically to gravitational fluctuations. Yet, no known comet or asteroid exhibits such behavior. It's as if 3IAT is aware, constantly responding and adapting to its surroundings. Could something like this occur purely through natural processes? It's possible, but the patterns observed are far too deliberate, too geometrically refined for the scientists monitoring these crucial signals. This entire situation raises one haunting, unavoidable question: is 3IAT simply a beautiful remnant of nature, or is it an ancient remnant of a forgotten intelligence? Let's pause here to reflect on this weighty possibility. If you experienced the first moon landing, You may recall the overwhelming awe of watching humans touch another world for the first time. That event marked our initial significant encounter with the cosmic unknown. However, now with 3I-8, it feels unsettlingly as if the unknown is reaching out to us. NASA has already redirected several high-value satellites and observatories to ensure continuous monitoring of this interstellar visitor. The Deep Space Network is firmly focused on its faint electromagnetic emissions, and the James Webb Space Telescope continues its critical work, analyzing spectral data in a race to comprehend the precise energy signature emanating from its core. And here's the paramount data they have uncovered thus far. The pulse rate slightly adjusts as 3I-8 approaches the Sun, as though it is intentionally reacting to the rising heat or radiation. In other words, it responds, it adapts, it learns. This puzzling, quasi-intelligent behavior has completely baffled the top minds at NASA and Harvard. One researcher pointed out that the electromagnetic rhythm does not align with any known chemical or physical reactions on Earth. Another stated, if it's random, it boasts the most beautifully ordered randomness we have ever observed. So, what could possibly lie within 3I-8? What sort of core produces rhythmic pulses, actively maintains stability, and adjusts its trajectory across the vastness of space? One prudent theory suggests it might encompass superconductive materials, natural ones formed under unimaginably high pressures during a star's explosive demise. These exotic materials could potentially retain a magnetic charge indefinitely, generating internal oscillations as they interact with external solar radiation. However, a far bolder theory proposes something even more extraordinary. Some experts speculate that 3I-8 might not be a comet at all, but rather a fragment of some Dyson-like technology, a resilient remnant from an ancient civilization that once succeeded in harvesting energy directly from stars. In such a radical scenario, the core could represent an old forgotten energy cell, a cosmic battery that remains faintly active after millions of years. If true, this discovery could instantly make it the oldest technological artifact in the known universe. Imagine that astounding possibility. Long ago, a mighty civilization, perhaps billions of years ahead of us in technological advancement, deployed these sophisticated machines powered by captured starlight, each traveling across vast galaxies. Inevitably, some would perish, some would vanish without a trace. Yet, one might have managed to endure, silently drifting, until it reached our isolated corner of space. Now, what's truly humbling about this ongoing revelation is that NASA's latest spectroscopic scans indicate that the inner temperature of the core isn't cooling uniformly. There are noticeable hotspots, small concentrated zones of warmth that shift gradually, as if something is subtly moving just below the surface. When these hotspots align with the pulse cycle, the energy emissions surge dramatically. Picture a heartbeat synchronizing perfectly with a breath. That's what scientists are currently observing in the data. If that doesn't evoke real chills down your spine, it certainly should. Either this is one of the most exquisitely intricate natural phenomena we've ever documented, or we are witnessing the remnants of something intentionally designed, perhaps eons ago, by entities who grasped the fundamental laws of the universe far surpassing our current understanding. Such moments serve as powerful reminders of how small and young we truly are, and how extraordinary it is to exist during a time when we can witness such unprecedented events. For many of us who remember the iconic Apollo missions or saw the pioneering Voyager probes depart our solar system, these recent revelations instantaneously rekindle that deep sense of wonder. Back then, space felt like a vast, quiet mystery, patiently awaiting exploration. Now, with 3I-8, it seems that mystery may be the one exploring us. This thought carries a profound sense of poetry, humanity reaching out for answers, now faced with something that silently responds, patiently waiting for us to finally acknowledge its existence. NASA has officially declared their intention to continue tracking this object throughout the remainder of its journey through the inner solar system. If it miraculously withstands the intense heat of the Sun during its close encounter, we may finally obtain a clearer view of its interior as the outer icy layers begin to melt away. What ultimately comes to light could definitively resolve some of humanity's greatest questions or introduce entirely unforeseen inquiries we have yet to conceive. But for now, 3I-8 maintains its secrets. The core relentlessly pulses, the energy consistently fluctuates, and the object persists on its deliberate voyage through the vast expanse of light. Some theorize it is a natural artifact of cosmic creation. Others assert it symbolizes a deliberate message, a technological whisper from a long-lost civilization. But perhaps, just perhaps, it signifies something deeper and more profound. Maybe it serves as a reminder from the universe that life, intelligence, and order are not rare anomalies, but fundamental components of its very essence. Perhaps the true secret concealed within 3I-8 is not rooted in exotic alien technology or complex cosmic machinery, but rather in the remarkable consistency of order amidst chaos, a powerful reminder that even across billions of miles and millions of years, structure persists, energy endures, and ancient patterns echo through the void. As NASA prepares to capture the next critical transmission from this extraordinary interstellar visitor, I sincerely invite you to contemplate what this moment signifies. For the first time in recorded history, we may be witnessing a direct, active connection to something that predates our current civilization, our sun, and perhaps even our entire galaxy. And maybe, just maybe, it's not a coincidence that we have discovered it now. Perhaps the universe reveals its most profound secrets only when we are truly ready to comprehend them. Do you believe 3IAT is a natural marvel of exotic cosmic physics? Or is it a fragment of something intelligence, something far greater than ourselves? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who gazes at the night sky with a sense of genuine wonder. Because someday soon, when we finally unlock the fundamental truths concealed within this glowing interstellar traveler, we may realize that the universe has been alive all along, breathing and whispering quietly through the endless darkness, patiently waiting for us to listen.